everyone, this is Surya Teja and I am from Tadepalligudem in West Godavari district from Andhra Pradesh. Today I am here to explain the typing application. Without any further let's get started. First of all, let's see the interface of the application, and this is the link of the application. I deployed it on a third-party website called render.com, and these are all my projects that I built. And let's see this typing application first. Yeah, this is the application and I opened it. Yeah, this is the interface of the application. You can see that there is a heading and there is a paragraph, and you can see some hover effects, and there is a text area, and you can see this left side text area is disabled, and this right side text area is enabled for typing. And every time you reload the web page, you can see a new paragraph will appear, and this is the timer. When you start typing, the timer will automatically get started. Let's show the functionality, and this is the words and characters and accuracy, and this will change when we're typing the left side text on right side. Let's see the functionality. As you can see, when I start typing, the timer gets started, and when you type correctly, the color of this right side text area is in green. You can see that when you type left side, when you type some wrong mistakes such as like this, you can see that there's absolutely some text area will changes to red color, typing some random text. So that, as you can see, that starting the accuracy is 100%, and you when you entering the mistakes, the accuracy percentage will be decreased gradually. And when the timer has been completed, you can see that there's something will come, and I will copy some text for some accuracy and characters and words numbers. And when the timer has been completed, you can see that there's another component will appear, and the component, yeah, this is the component, this is the test results component. And in this component, you can see the number of characters that you entered and the words per minute, and how many words you are typing per minute, you can see here. And this is the accuracy. So there isn't any mistake as I copied the text, the accuracy will be definitely 100. And this is a button, this is start again button. When you click the start again button, the entire page will be came to first. So you can see that when we reload the web page, every time there is a new paragraph will come, and this is the interface of the application. And I will explain this interface of the explanation with the code, and I built this application using VS Code editor. And you can see this is the index file, main file of the application. And in this you can see the default React syntax and some import third parties and React from React. You can all see that. And this is the app component. And first of all, I would like to see some files here. You can see that these are the component section. In this, you can see only the components, and keep this apart. And you can see this, there's a folder called data. In that data, you can see the source.js application. In this application, there's a variable called with array, and in this array, you can see there is a number of text. And I collected this text from a website called typing some blah blah. On this website, I gather the text as paragraphs, and you can see this. Each paragraph is separated by a comma, and these are just like elements in an array. Every time we are reloading the web page, from these paragraphs, a new one will pick up. And I made that calculation here, random selector. So you can see that when we pass the list as an argument to this, from maths.floor and maths.random, you can all know that we all know this. From this calculation, a new paragraph will be picked up, and this is the another test file application for calculating the words accuracy. Here you can see the words, characters and accuracy, and this was calculated with help of this file. You can see in this the typing value, when we split that with space, and we can calculate the length as the words, and we can calculate the length by typing value of dot length. And the mistakes that we entered, we can calculate by using this reduce function. And accuracy, and what's the accuracy of the text that we are entering, we can calculate here. I simply did it. There's a lot of calculation for accuracy, but I made it simple, as simple as we go. Okay, then I returned these four values, and this is the helper section and this is the data section I said just earlier. And let's go to the component section, and you can see the first of all, uh, in the index section there is an app component, and let's go to the app component, and you can see the css files in every component. The css files is nothing but the decoration of the mm, these JSX elements. And let's see the app component, and this app component, you can see there's some triggering elements and set timer comma set timer function and state function, all these functions. And in this function you can see that there's a heading element, speed type text, and here the paragraph element here. These all comes under this app section. And this in this app section you can see there's a text container component is there, and this text container component I passed so many props. There's the words, characters, mistakes, accuracy, triggering function, selected paragraph. What I'm trying to say is that let's show me here components. Yeah, as I deployed this website in a third-party site, there's a lot of changes happen actually. Let me show with command prompt. Let me show with this command prompt. Yeah, so opening. Yeah, it's taking a little bit of time. Yeah, within this gap, there's something running on the other port. I'm changing the port. There's something already running on this 3000 port. So I'm changing the port of the application. And in this gap, you can see some text container file. See here, in this text container, you can see that there's some props passed, and they are unpacked here. And there's a ternary operation, and when the timer value greater than 0, this component will have to render, otherwise this component will have to render. And this is the typing challenge container, and this container is nothing but, yeah, the application deployed successfully. Let me show you first. Yeah, here, see this. Yeah, in this we can clearly see now. This the sorry, this application is open in Microsoft Edge, I think. Yeah, it's completely opening on Microsoft Web. Let me open it in localhost. Localhost 3000. Something error is happening. Uh, yeah, there's a port change. Actually, this is not a 3000 port, it's a 3004 port. I need to change that. Yeah, you can see now. Yeah, now you can see that clearly. The components tree. In the first of all, there is an app component. This is the total whole component of the app. As you can see this. and next one there's a test container inside it, and when the text container when the number is greater than 0, there should be this container, text container, try again challenge container have to be displayed. Otherwise, in this test container there is another component called you can see the try again, where it is actually yeah, this is the try again component, this we have to appear. So these two are two different components, and in this try again challenge container, again you can see this, there is a challenge details container, this is the three different components for these three. And in this again, in that you can see a typing challenge container, this is the bottom one. These three are different components in the test container, sorry, in this typing challenge container. And this in this typing challenge container, you can see down, this is the typing challenge container with the time limit and two text areas, and I will show you in this code. Typing challenge container, yeah, here, yeah, in this also you can see that there are some props has been unpacked, and yeah, you can see this here, challenge cards detail, three different chart cards for three different components. And this is the typing challenge, this is the main component for typing the text, and the time limit component. Yeah, you can see this typing challenge. Yeah, when I opened this, yeah, here also there are some props passed. Actually, there is no necessary to pass this props whole through the tree. When we use the Redux or some React context concepts, we don't have to pass all these props throughout the tree. We can shorten it, and this you can see this. There is a time limit when the time started. You can see here, this is the timer value, and this in this timer value we passed a yeah. And this is the text area. In this text area, there's a I disabled it, so there's a value called boolean value called true, and this is an enabled text. In this when we change the type, that means when we started typing, there's a triggering value will be have open handle on type. This is passed to this, and these all functionality will be seen from operated from here. You can see handle on type. When we started typing, this set start timer will function will call, and in this start timer function you can see there is a set date call with the set interval. Sorry, this is the set interval function. In this there's a starting time of 60 seconds, and for every 1 second or for every 1000 ms microseconds there is a 1 second. Mm. For every 1 second there is a minus value of 1 will be happen, and you can see there's a state component, and there's you can see default state items. Yeah, this is the total application that I built. Yeah, I hope you all like this application, and this is the application, and I deployed this also, and you can see my GitHub link here. I shared the GitHub link also, and this is the source code, and that's all for the video. And hope you all enjoyed the application. Thank you for the opportunity, and you can test the application also. Thank you.